Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PDS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis in the past. That's where these red and green line annotations are coming from, but definitely want to get things updated, as today was a very, very nice move. So first thing I'm going to do is just a little house cleaning here. Go ahead and get rid of that line right there. Sure, it still pertains, but it's not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion with lines all over the place. So I want to just try to keep this as clean as possible. I'm also going to do the same thing right here, same logic. Sure, it still pertains, but I want to keep it as clean as possible and apply kind of a KISS metric here, and I'll explain that in a second. Keep it simple, stupid. But first overall update that needs to be made comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So I've talked about 288 in the past as a level of resistance, but now that the price is broken above it and closed above it, and this all happened in that final 30 minutes, ideally you want to see the price stay above it. I use the word ideally because in the event the price does fall below it, by no means am I saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. But if the price can manage to stay up above that 288 mark, then that would certainly be a huge sign of power on the bull's part. Taking a step back and looking at the big picture of it all, it's all about purple line right here, which is the famous 50 period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. As time goes by, that purple line is going to continue to move itself higher and higher. So if you're just caring about more so the bigger picture of things and want to know an overall way to gauge the health of the move, this right here being defined as the move, gauge the health of that, just watch that purple line. As that purple line moves itself higher and higher over time, as long as the price stays up above it, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control, full strength. However you can best visualize that, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where some next potential battlegrounds at? I realize it's getting hard to see, but this is a good problem to have when we have to go back this far into the chart's history. Next overall area of resistance right up there at about $2.95. So all in all, yeah, it's great to talk about breaking levels of resistance. There we go. But at the end of the day, it's really all about building higher bases, because as long as higher bases are being built like this one's doing, then the overall chart will continue to take care of itself, which includes breaking areas of resistance. So another nice move today. We'll see how much further the bulls can build upon this momentum. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.